Hi everyone. Today we will start with geometry. So, let's start with lines. A line is a straight path that goes on forever in both directions. As you see from our given example, this is a line. This goes on forever in this direction and also goes forever and in this direction. So, if we put any 2 points or 3 points on this line, we can name this line. For example, let this be line A and this be line B. This line is, the name of this line is AB. And also we can name this as BA. Both of these notations are true. Or if we put a third point on this line, we can name it either AB, either BA, or CB, or CA, and etc. Both for these four notations are true. So the points A, B, C, these points are collinear because they all lie on the same line. If there is another point here, for example D, this point D is not collinear with these 3 points because this is not lie on this line. Okay, so let's continue. Line segment. What is line segment? Line segments have endpoints. As you see, lines go on forever in both sides, but line segments have endpoints, and the name of this line segment has no arrowheads on other side. You can see this has no arrowheads on the on either side. And what is rays? Rays go on forever in one direction. Well, these are called rays and they have exactly one endpoint. As you see, the rays have exactly one endpoint. Line goes on forever in both sides. Line segments have endpoints. Rays goes on one direction and have one endpoint. So, as you see here, the line segments have 2 endpoints, and the name of line segments does not matter with which letter you start. For example, this is called both CD line segment and DC. These two are correct. But as rays go on forever in one direction, the name of rays can be just one. For example, let here be the E and let here be F. Sorry, E is here. And the name of this ray is the ray EF, but we cannot name this ray as FE. This is not true because the first letter in a ray's name, the first letter, should be the ray's endpoint. Okay? Here is another example. For example, E, G, F. The name of this ray can be written as EG or EF but it cannot be written as GF, okay? Because then it cannot be, because then we miss this part. This part should only take part in our name, okay? So GF is not correct. We can start with the endpoint and name this ray. So intersecting and concurrent lines. What is intersecting line and what is concurrent line? Intersecting line are two lines that are intersecting. If these two lines are intersecting, if we have two lines intersecting in one point, this is called intersecting lines. But if we have three or more lines, these are called concurrent lines. So two lines are intersecting, three or more lines are concurrent if they intersect in one point. So let's continue with angles. Here is our first angle, the degree. If the degree is 0, we say that there is no angle. This is right angle. As you see, the degree is 90. And this is acute angle. As you see from this picture, the degree of the acute angle is less than 90, less than right angle. But the degree of obtuse angle is greater than 90. So here is another example. Straight line. Straight line. The degree, so this is straight line. The degree of the straight line is 180. This is reflex angle, and as you can see, the degree of reflex angle is between 180 and 360. So it can be either 270 or etc. The complete angle, the degree of complete angle is 360. As you can see, this angle is completed. It starts here and ends here also. Let's continue with the angles by parallel and transversal lines. So these two lines, the line, let this be A, the line B, and this transversal line, let's call it C. As you can see here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8 angles. These two angles, 3 and 1, are equal, and these two angles, 2 and 4, are also equal. 7 and 5 are equal, and 6 and 8 are also equal. So the angle 4 is equal to angle 2. The angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Angle 5 equal to angle 7, and angle 8 is equal to angle 6 is equal to angle 8. Let's continue. There are other angles, angle 2 and angle 6. Angle 2 and angle 6. They are also equal. Angle 2 is equal to angle 6. Angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. And 3 is equal to angle 7. These angles are called corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Another angles. Angle 4 and 6. 4 and 6. As you see, these angles are also equal. I'll write it here. Angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Angle 3 is equal to angle 5. And these angles are called alternate angles. Alternate angles. Let's continue. Angle 4 and 5. What about them? Angle 4 and 5. This is situated inside of these parallel lines, and the sum of these two angles are equal to 180. Also angle 3 and angle 6. The sum of these two angles are also equal to 100, and so the angles 4, 5 and 3, 8 are called consecutive interior angles. Also these angles 2, 7 and 1 and 8 are also called consecutive exterior angles.